I'm driving 1,400 miles to pick up a 900-pound pallet of untested video game consoles from Goodwill, and on the way, I'm stopping as many retro video game stores as possible, but today is a little bit different. Guys, welcome to episode 4 of the
Texas Load.
So today started out a little sad. Instead of just hitting the normal retro game stores, I wanted to do something a little bit different. So we visited 3 GameStops, and what do you know? The first 2 had basically nothing interesting, and the third one was closed when we got there. So then we hit a random Goodwill, which, surprise, surprise, only had a Wii Fit board and 2 Madden games. We then hit a local game store called Game Over Video Games in Austin, and while they had some very cool items, I just wasn't feeling it. But right as I was about to give up, it hit me. I knew what I was gonna buy today. Alright guys, decided to check out the Best Buy website and saw that they have some sort of open box PS5 in satisfactory condition, so we're gonna go check it out, see if we can pick it up, and see what's going on here. Hey, I'm looking for this open box PS5. Just looking around, but couldn't find it.
Hey, you have the open box PlayStation 5 up by customer service by any chance?
Yep.
She has it up by customer service.
Okay, wait, hold on a second. Did that guy just walk out with our open box PS5? No, that's just a brand new one. Okay, that was close. Yeah, all right, thank you very much, appreciate it. Now everybody's looking at me. You're gonna steal my PS5? All right, guys, we secured the PS5 from Best Buy. They had it behind the counter, so we were looking around for a while. I had to wait for them to pull it out. And then checked out the PS5 box, and it's a little bit beat up, but apparently the satisfactory means that the console inside is probably beat up as well, just according to Best Buy's website. But we'll, of course, find that out here in a minute. So let's get into it. This console is a little bit weird. I mean, as you've already seen, it has this label on the front. Basically, I was looking for retro game stores in Austin and just happened to look at Best Buy and found that they had an open box console in store. The weird thing is it's called Satisfactory Grade C, and you can see here on the sticker it says residue / minor scratches. I'm assuming that's on the console itself. I'm not sure what happened here. I guess somebody bought it, returned it, and my guess is that they probably used the code here too. I hope not, but it is a Modern Warfare 2 console, so it has a code inside. Let's go ahead and slice this open and see what's on the inside. Alright, so we peel this up. Of course, we do have some rips in the boxes. Man, the Sony boxes with the sleeves, not a huge fan of. They always get ripped. Let's go ahead and slide this out. Oh, and not even inside the box, we have our Modern Warfare 2 code, which hopefully works. Again, I'm pretty sure that was most likely used. Like, my guess is somebody bought this, used the code, and then returned the console. Let me just look at the back here. Yeah, it's scratched off. Somebody bought this and used the code. I need to check the Best Buy listing to see if that was like part of the stipulation, but I paid $4.85 for this, so it was like a $50 savings, I think. You're only saving money because of the code. Like, this cost extra because the code is included, so alright, that's not cool. Alright guys, so I kind of want to go in on Best Buy here for a second, because it's pretty bad that they did not include the code here. The description of an open box satisfactory on Best Buy's website says that it might be missing original packaging, it might be missing some non-essential parts, but like the code is definitely essential since that's like the whole reason you buy this specific package. And Geek Squad apparently certified this and like opened it up and clearly saw there was a used code in here, so it's just like, it's like next level bad that Best Buy resold this without a working code. Just come on guys. Let's see what the inside of the box looks like. Man, dude, that's so dirty of somebody to, I know for sure, like you guys know too, somebody bought this console just so they could use the code and then returned it to Best Buy, just taking advantage. And let's take a look on the inside here. First glance, it looks okay. This box looks like it's been opened before. Let me pull this out and we'll take a look inside of this box first. All right, so this box should have all the accessories. We have the PS5 controller here. Let's go ahead and see if this appears to be used. It's definitely been used. It's got some like dirt there along the crack, which would not happen if it was not used at all. You can see some little micro scratches here that could be from just banging around in the box, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's just like scratches from somebody using this. Yeah, it doesn't look like in terrible condition or anything, but it's definitely, somebody definitely opened this console up and used it. We got the USB-C cord there, which is not wrapped correctly from factory, so that was definitely opened and used. We've got HDMI cable. That looks like it's from factory, so they probably didn't use an HDMI cable, probably used the one they already had. Power cable, I think it was wrapped slightly differently from factory. Now the real test is, do we have the screw inside of here? I'm gonna guess no. Oh, we do. Okay, cool. We do have the screw inside of the stand. That's what I'm actually surprised how many consoles I've bought that still had the screw included. I would think people lose them a whole lot more frequently than they do, but we do have all the accessories so far. Let's go ahead and put this to the side and we'll see what's inside of the box here. And guys, in case you haven't noticed, we are in a hotel filming, so apologies for the dirty walls and stuff. Can't really do anything about it, but let's go ahead and slide this out, see what it looks like on the inside here. And oh yeah, it is kind of scratched up. Huh. Top looks fine. Like I see some, like maybe minor blemishes, nothing to write home about. But here, looking on the center faceplate here, there's like greasy fingerprints all over it. Like some dude clearly picked this up, played it for, like 5 minutes and then took the code. I guess those are all just fingerprints. Like it doesn't look scratched up, but like the dude has whoever played this has the greasiest fingerprints I've ever seen. Now looking at the back here, all the ports look okay. Like you can just glance there. I don't see any issues there. Oh, and he left us a surprise in the bottom here. Got ourselves a nice little hair. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, looking at the cracks, it doesn't look dusty or anything, so it doesn't look like they used it for an extended period of time. But this is like pretty tragic that I bought this and the code was used. I'm assuming it is because it was scratched off. Let's go ahead and plug it in. My other concern is, what if this guy bought this console and got banned online and then returned it? Because I've seen that before. That's how I got the banned Wish console. But let's go ahead and plug it in, see what happens. All right, guys, so I'm here at the Goodwill location, about to pick up this 900-pound lot of Goodwill consoles. Pretty nervous. I'm not sure if they're going to still have it or if they, everything's running through my head. We've been driving for 3 days and I paid a bunch of money for it. So we're going to go inside, see if we can get it. Hands are shaking. And tune in tomorrow to see what they gave us and if it went well. All right, guys, I have this console plugged in on my old hotel TV right here. Let's go ahead and see if it works. We'll first, of course, plug our controller in, turn it on. We do have life. I honestly would not be surprised if this thing was not reset. Who reset it? Geek Squad? I don't know. But no signal here. All right, it's popped up now. It's just on the wrong input. All right, guys, just by the way, we don't have a PS5 disc with us because we're on the road. Didn't pick up a PS5 disc. Probably should have at Best Buy, but it's not a big deal. We'll do some B-roll back at the office and throw it on here. We'll continue without the disc for now. But I am, like I mentioned, the thing I'm most curious about is if I sign in here and it's banned. So let's go ahead and try to sign in. I'm not sure if this is where we would get the message yet about being banned. Let's keep going. I won't be convinced until we download a game, but we are at the Welcome to PlayStation 5 home screen, which is a good sign. And of course, Astro's Playroom, not downloaded here, but let's go ahead and download a game. I'm going to download something small because we are currently using Danny's Wi-Fi hotspot. Let's see if we can. Oh yeah, I'll download the biggest game I can find. 200 gigs of NBA 2K23. We'll be here for ages. All right, guys, we're downloading Rain World. Only 1.62 gigs. Probably gonna still take 3 minutes. Got a fast hotspot. We're here on Rain World now. Let's go ahead and see if that boots up. Rain World. Why am I having trouble saying that? No notification yet that we are banned, so that's good to see. And here it goes. It is booting up. So this console seems to work. Of course, we haven't tried the disk drive yet. We'll try that later. I just want to see if it makes a noise there. I guess I can try to plug this in the back here and make sure the USB ports work. The other thing I was going to try is I was going to try to boot up. Let's see, is this charging? Yeah, it's charging. So, all right, yeah, so all the USB ports are working. Let's go ahead and try to plug in the Modern Warfare 2 code and see if that works. I'm guessing it won't. I mean, you guys saw it's already scratched off. We'll try it anyway. All right, guys, code is on the screen. If it does work, I'm blocking it. Yep, there it is. Code has already been used. All right, Best Buy. Good stuff. I mean, I think we all assumed this would happen. I can imagine this dude just sitting at home right now like, haha, I got them. I got Best Buy. I got this free code. Yeah. I mean, the funny thing is, whoever bought this console actually opened it up and seemed to play it because there's fingerprints all over it. Honestly, I thought they would have opened it up and just pulled the code out and then returned it to Best Buy. Like, that would have made the most sense, honestly, from their scamming perspective. But yeah, we're going to message Best Buy, see if we can get a real code that works. So I want to bring up another alternative here, that maybe the guy didn't just open up the console and use it for a few minutes and then return it and use the code. Maybe he actually used it for a few months, which could make sense because we're in July now. This console was manufactured in December, so somewhere in there's probably a few months of usage here, and the controller actually is pretty worn down. So it almost seems like this guy used the console for a few months and then returned the whole thing, which makes the whole situation even worse because Best Buy is selling it as open box, and open box stuff is supposed to not be used. Like, it's stuff that people return in like poor condition or whatever, but it should not be a used product. So again, another knock on Best Buy here in Geek Squad. Like, this is all around, like, this is pretty sketch. And the next thing I want to do is turn this thing off. And I'm going to do, like, I don't know if I'm going to open it all the way, but I'm going to at least take the plates off and see if there's anything weird going on underneath the plates, see if they've opened it up before. But let's go ahead and check. All right, so here's the PS5, and again, another look at the surprise they left for me. Now let's go ahead and see if we can pop these plates off. Oh, came off really easily. Yeah, plate looks fine, not broken or anything. We've got, still have the warranty seal intact right there. Doesn't look like it's been pulled up. Got that sticker right there. Huh, oh, I think that must be the newer model one. I think they changed, I think I've seen this on a PS5 at some point where it was like a, newer model. I think had the smaller square. Yeah, so let's check the manufacturing date. It is December 2022, so fairly recent. And model CFI 1215A. So I think that is the newer model. So yeah, maybe the newer model is why it's got the smaller sticker there. I feel like I've seen that at some point, but I'm gonna take a screwdriver and see if I can pull off the SSD here and see if there's one in there. All right, I got this screw out, I think. Pull this up, and nope, no SSD there. Not surprising. That would have been a mess up on that person's part to leave the SSD in there if they did that. Now let's go ahead and flip over and look at the other side of the plate. And yep, the plate looks good. And let's take a close look. Oh man, yeah, this definitely is a newer model. This was not on the older models, like the little gaps here. You can actually see the power supply, which is nice because sometimes the power supply accumulates a lot of dust, so maybe that'll help with dust there. I mean, this person probably used the PS5 for like 5 minutes, stole the code, and then dipped. But yeah, very interesting pickup. I paid $485 plus tax and stuff, so it was basically like a $15 discount, an absolute ripoff. I mean, it would have been, I think it actually would have been reasonable if they had included the code, because originally this is like $550, I think. So it would have been like a $65 discount, somewhere in that ballpark. And if we got the code, that's, you know, a pretty good discount. But of course, code's redeemed, and yeah, kind of unfortunate. We'll see if we can get the code from Best Buy. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to check in tomorrow for the 900-pound lot of video game consoles that's going live, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.